Bonjour tout le monde. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me for another episode of Learn French with Madame. Today, we are going to talk again about bien dit, chapitre 6, vocabulaire 2, but we're going to talk about the second part of it, and this is going to finish out this chapter's worth of vocab. So we don't have too many more words, but let's start so we can get finished. So, I first want to talk about how to express ourselves because we previously talked about like specific food items like a pizza or a sandwich or a salad or a steak. And now I want to talk about ordering in a restaurant and how to express what you'd like and what you wouldn't like. So, first thing we're going to talk about is le déjeuner. Le déjeuner, you should remember from previous already, we had talked about it. Le déjeuner is lunch. And real quick about le déjeuner is that a lot of times in France, you'll see it abbreviated le dage, and it's just the D, accent aigu, and the J. So le dage. You'll see that a lot with younger French kids. They'll abbreviate it and say, on va au déj, are we going to lunch? And they just say le déj. So we have le déjeuner, which is lunch. Up next, we have le dîner. C'est facile. This one's pretty easy because it looks just like what it is in English. Le dîner, dinner. Up next, we have une boisson or un boisson. Un boisson, what do you think un boisson is? This could be, en général, a bunch of things. It could be le sirop de menthe, it could be le lait, it could be l'eau minérale, etc. Un boisson is just a drink in general, not any specific type, but just a drink. All right. Up next, we have la carte. La carte. Now, this might be a little bit confusing because in French 1, you learned la carte is the map, but la carte can also mean the menu. So try to think of it this way. If you remember that la carte means map, think of like a menu is a road map to a restaurant, and maybe that will help you remember that la carte can also mean menu. So la carte, menu. Now think to yourself real quick, how would you say the menu, please? La carte, s'il vous plaît. Très bien, if you got that right. Nice job. La carte, s'il vous plaît. All right, up next, we have le repas. On mange un repas 3 fois chaque jour. So we eat this 3 times a day. Le repas is the meal or a meal. So un repas is a meal. On mange un repas au petit déjeuner, on mange un repas au déj, et on mange un repas au dîner aussi. So le repas, the meal. All right, next we have un moment s'il vous plaît. Go ahead and say this one with me. Un moment s'il vous plaît. Oui, one moment please. Or just a second please. Un moment s'il vous plaît, one moment please. So if you need a little minute to look at the menu and your servers come back and you're just not ready, you could say un moment s'il vous plaît. Or if your server is busy, they could say un moment s'il vous plaît. All right, so un moment s'il vous plaît, one moment please. Up next, qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez? We're going to break this down into 3 parts. So we're going to say qu'est-ce que first, then vous me, and then conseillez to finish out our sentence. But I want to practice saying this one because it's kind of hard. So say that first part with me. I'll say it and then you say it. Qu'est-ce que? All right, now let's say the second part. Vous me. All right, and the last word, conseiller. All right, let's say it a little bit faster. Qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez? All right, let's say it all together. Qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez? Nice job. So, qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez is what can you recommend or what do you recommend? Literally, it's asking what do you recommend for me? But we in English don't really talk like that. We just say, what do you recommend? So, qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez? What do you recommend? All right, up next we have je vous conseille. So if qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez was what do you recommend, je vous conseille can mean I recommend. Nice job. I recommend. So je vous conseille. Say that last word for me. Conseil. Nice. Je vous conseille. I recommend. Okay, our next one is qu'est-ce que vous avez comme boisson? Qu'est-ce que vous avez comme boisson? You should be able to translate this because you know all of these words. You just learned that last word a little bit early on. So qu'est-ce que we know means what, and vuzave we should remember means you have. So qu'est-ce que what do, and vuzave you have comme boisson. Boisson, remember, was drink. So, qu'est-ce que vous avez comme boisson? I'm asking what type of drinks do you have or what do you have to drink? Okay, so let's say this whole sentence together. We're going to say the first line, the second line, and then the third and the fourth together. So, first line by itself, second line by itself, and then lines 3 and 4 together. All right, here we go. Qu'est-ce que vous avez comme boisson? Nice job. Qu'est-ce que vous avez comme boisson? What do you have to drink? This one is super easy because you learned this in French 1. On a or nous avons means we have. On a, nous avons, we have. That wasn't really a vocab word, but just thought I'd throw it in there as a good review. All right, next one we have is je voudrais. Je voudrais. Go ahead, practice saying this one for me. Je voudrais. All right, say it one more time. Je voudrais. Nice job. Je voudrais means I would like. I would like. So if you're au restaurant, if you're at a restaurant and your server comes up, he could say, vous avez décidé? Have you decided? And you would say, je voudrais le poisson. I would like the fish. Be careful when you say poisson because if you say poison, you're asking for poison. Dun, dun, dun. All right, our next word is je vais prendre. You should also be able to translate this because you already know the near future. We covered that earlier this year, that aller plus an infinitive. And we learned the verb prendre recently as well. So je vais prendre, I am going to have or I'll take. So je vais prendre, I'm going to have or I'll take. All right. Next word is vous désirez autre chose. Vous désirez autre chose. What do you think that désirer looks like? Looks like desire. So this question is asking, would you like anything else? So maybe that desire would kind of help give it away of asking if you would like something else. So vous désirez autre chose. Would you like anything else? Let's go through and practice saying this one. We're going to say that whole top line and then that second line all together, okay? So start off with the first line. Vous désirez autre chose. Nice. Vous désirez autre chose. Would you like anything else? C'est combien? Remember, combien from French 1 means how much or how many. So if we're au restaurant, what do you think we're asking? Oui, how much is it? So I say, c'est combien? How much is it? Or how much is the? So if I say, c'est combien la salade? I'm asking what? C'est combien la salade? How much is the salad? Nice job. All right, up next, ça fait combien en tout? This is similar to ça fait combien en total. How much is it total or how much is it all together? Nice job. Ça fait combien en tout? All right, let's break this down. We're going to say ça fait together, then we're going to say combien, and then we're going to say en tout. So we're going to break it down into 3 parts. First part, ça fait. Second part, combien. Third part, en tu. All right, here we go. Ça fait combien en tu? Nice job. Ça fait combien en tu? How much is it total? Our next word is ça fait. So if ça fait combien en tu meant how much is it total? If your server said ça fait 12 euros or ça fait 1 million euro, what do you think ça fait means? Oui, it means it is or it's. So if they say ça fait 12 euros, they're saying it's 12 euros total. So ça fait 12 euros, it's 12 euros. Ça fait being our vocab word, meaning it's or it is. Our next one is l'addition. L'addition. L'addition is the check. L'addition, the check. Think of like addition when you add things together. That's how you kind of get the check. So l'addition, the check. How would you say the check, please? Oui, l'addition, s'il vous plaît. So look at that. You already knew that vocab word. L'addition, s'il vous plaît. The check, please. So go ahead, say this together. We're going to break it down into just two parts. L'addition and then s'il vous plaît. All right, we're going to start. Here we go. L'addition, s'il vous plaît. Nice. All right, our next vocab word is oui, tout de suite. Oui, tout de suite. Right away. Oui, tout de suite. Yes, right away. So you're most of the time your server would say this. Oui, tout de suite. Right away. Go ahead and say that second word for me. Tout. All right, say the third word, de, and the last word, suite. Nice job. Say it all together, okay? Ready? Here we go. Tout de suite. Nice job. Our next vocab word is le service est compris. Le service est compris. In the US, it does not include this. So le service est compris, we're asking, is the tip included? In France, you remember when we did our flash culture, in France, the tip is included most of the time. Not always, but most of the time it's included. And it's usually a 15% tip. A fun fact, if you look at the menus at some restaurants in France, it will say on the menu whether or not the service is compris, and it will just say service compris, or it will say service n'est pas compris. So either the tip is included or the tip is not included, but it'll usually tell you. All right, let's go through and say this word. We're going to say le service and then est compris. So two parts. First part, le service. Second part, est compris. Here we go. Le service est compris. Nice. Le service est compris. Asking, is the tip included? Et c'est la fin, and that's the end. That's all of our vocab. You are done with vocab for chapitre 6. All right. If you need a little bit of help with this vocab, I'm going to try to go back through and put some audio recordings of me saying these vocab words, but you're always welcome to give this video another watch if you need a little bit of help. Mais c'est tout et à plus!